Hello guys, it's Mickey Lewis here. Joking, that's not me, that's so not me. But yep, my roommate and I, Alex Wang, we're about to have a at-home workout which I'm gonna record, and it's probably gonna be around 30 to 45 minute, no equipment workout, and it's the upper body, right, Alex?
Yeah.
Yep. So stay tuned for that. And also, I'd like to say thank you for all the feedback on last video. A lot of people liked it. But one thing I would like to see is that please, for this video that I'm filming now, please leave a like and subscribe, especially if you're my friend. Make sure to drop a like, else I'm coming for you. Alright. So we're just getting into our first exercise, and the first exercise we're doing 4 sets.
He's already on the floor.
Of 10. 4 sets of 10 for burpees. And we have Alex here who's just about to go. Next up, we did pike push-ups, and we supersetted it with push-ups with shoulder taps. And we did 4 sets. I would say aim for 8 to 12 reps for each exercise. So this next superset was tough. So we did push-ups with alternating toe touch, and we superset it with, we lightly jumped up with alternating feet on the chair, and we did 50 reps. And this was a cardio exercise to increase intensity. Then we finished off with a triple superset, and we did a chair tricep extension, close grip push-up, and a tricep dip. And we started off with our first set being 10 reps, then we went down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, all the way to 1 rep. Honestly, this was a really tough workout for me, and what made it even harder is because it was my rest day, And yeah, I basically still did the video because I wanted to post it on YouTube ASAP. So if you could leave a like for that, that would be great. And the algorithm appreciates that too. But yeah, if you do try this workout, let me know how it is in the comment section and let me know what you'd like to see next. Peace. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed that workout video and let me know what workout videos you'd possibly like to see next. And now I'm just gonna get into how I gained 20 pounds of muscle in 1 year naturally. Yes, in 1 year I gained 20 pounds of muscle. But there's a lot of different factors that came into play that made me gain that 20 pounds of muscle, which I'm gonna get into now. My first point, so in point number 1, I would just like to say I had a really good foundation before I started going to the gym seriously. And what I mean by having a good foundation is that I played soccer. I know you'll call it soccer in Canada, but it's really football. But anyways, I played football up to 18 years old, and I think I was good, and I really just was obsessed with doing core workouts and ab training, just anything that's going to make me stronger on the pitch. And yeah, that just basically translated over to the gym. Hence, I have a good foundation. I had a really good coordination, stability. Number 2, and I was basically a newbie. I was new to the gym, a beginner, and I experienced something called newbie gains. The thing is, you only get one chance to experience newbie gains, and I took advantage of it to the max. At one point, I was literally getting stronger week to week. I think I got my deadlift up to, I think it was over 500 pounds in just 6 months. But yeah, your body isn't used to resistance training, going to the gym, lifting weights. So when you're new / a beginner, your body is basically hyper responsive to all the stimulus brought by resistance training. And as a result, you're going to experience muscle growth and strength growth. And I literally experienced both. And honestly, I wish I could just experience that again. But sadly, I'm 3 years into lifting. So point number 3 is that I got into the main compound movements really fast. I think it was after maybe the 2-month mark, I got into the squat, bench, and deadlift, which are all 3 compound movements. And you get a lot for the time you put in with these compound movements, because each compound movement you're working multiple muscle groups. And yeah, I literally got, as I said in my second point, I got really strong in all of these compound movements. I got over 500 pounds in my deadlift. I think at one point I squatted over 4 plates. Form was not good. And I benched 275 within my first 8 months. And what else do I have to say? It translated really well over to my isolation exercises. So not only did I do the main compound movements, I did hypertrophy training after, which was my accessories. So every day I would come and do a compound movement and go into my isolation exercises. And the fact that I got strong in my compound movements, I think this translated really well onto my accessory exercises, which enabled me to lift heavier in my isolation exercises, and I got bigger and stronger. My 4th point is I basically took training, my workouts, and recovery very, very important. I cannot stress enough how important being consistent with your workouts and recovery. These days I come across so many guys who just basically overtrain. And they overtrain thinking they will improve, when in reality they're basically plateauing, or they're, worst case scenario, losing muscle. Don't be that guy who overtrains, who trains every single day. You need time for rest. Rest is very important. And do not rely on motivation. Motivation comes and goes. What I did, and I still do today, is that I rely on my discipline. I love training. I have a passion for it, and It's almost like if it's a lifestyle for me now. Like, I don't have to think much to go to the gym. I just do it. And yeah, in my first year of training, I wanted it really badly. When I started, I put my foot down and just grinded for a whole year. So yeah, boys and girls, if you're watching, be consistent. Consistency is very important. My fifth point now, and it is, what is it? I'm kidding. Basically everyone at the gym I trained at was strong people. In fact, the only reason why I got into the squat, bench, and deadlift was because of the gym I went to at university. Everyone was basically a powerlifter. And even sometimes when I trained at the gym, I would train with these powerlifting guys, and it pushed me in the gym. When I did my compound movements, I would try to push heavier weight every single week. As Greg says, train harder than last time. And I did that every single week. And every single week I was getting stronger. Not anymore, but so my sixth and last point is that I would just like to say is that the internet is your best friend. You can literally learn everything about the gym by just simply Googling or even watching YouTube videos. In fact, what I did for my research was mostly YouTube videos. I followed these fitness influencers such as maybe Christian Guzman, David Lade, etc. And I learned everything I did in my first year and I applied it. And it worked. It worked. So just don't be that guy who's constantly asking your friends, hey man, what do I have to do to get as big as you? How do I get my bench up? How do I score that much? Bro, just YouTube it or Google it, okay? It's not that hard. Last but not least, I would just like to say your genetics have a huge factor to play when it comes to gaining weight, gaining strength, gaining muscle. So don't expect for you, yourself, to gain 20 pounds of muscle in 1 year. It all depends on your genetics and the factors that I mentioned earlier, and there might be many more other factors which I didn't mention, but for me, these were the important ones.